We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Manuel Margot.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Ellsbury. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer ranging back at the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting third.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hit to short, gloved by Bogarts. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, right fielder Gerard Dyson.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Batting second.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a move over to first. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Throw over to first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. Striding into the box, George Springer. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, the tag, and he is out at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Wilmer Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Ellsbury comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Batting sixth.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swings through the slider there. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Fielder, George Springer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, James Loney. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 4-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses for ball 1. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. So stepping in, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Pedro Alvarez is retired to start the third. Jose Reyes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 home to Reyes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
That's old school baseball right there, boy. Woo! Last at bat, he hits a home run off. This time, take the plate back. First pitch, you knock him off the plate. That's old school. That's my plate. This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Digging in for his second at bat, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Cabrera.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, however, strike one. Late that time for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now at the plate, George Springer. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot on his horse. And that retires the side. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Dyson is there, and he has it for the out. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Wilmer Flores comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Kyle
First
Seager.
pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Margot racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Into the box, Brian McCann. He singled his last time up. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, That tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Astros.
Standing in, James Loney. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's flared toward left center. Reyes ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that misses ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 3-1, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1. So he's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Tony Kemp will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 18, Tony Kemp.
Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at-bat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts becomes out number 2 this inning. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Baseman, Brandon Moss.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Now
Comes
batting,
into this at bat 0 for 1
designated
in the
hitter,
ball game.
Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Margot is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's another 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jose Reyes.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot 13, now as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Cespedes.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Digging in, Evan Gattis. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Throw over to the bag. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding in once again, James Loney. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Loney.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
This is skied into short left center. Margot's on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Ready once again, Brandon Moss. He'll lead it off here as we begin.
First baseman, Brandon Moss.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now here's a swing by Moss as he gets a hold of this one high and deep out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance. Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
This change for the Astros. Now catching, number 11, Evan Gattis.
Now here it comes. Here's a cold strike about
0-1's the count.
high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Pedro Alvarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page.
Your
Chris
attention,
Davinsky
please.
will get the ball here
Now
as he looks to
pitching for
get
the
the final
Astros,
out in the top of the
Number
seventh.
47, Chris Davinsky.
Jose Reyes is in with 2 away now. He looks at a called strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 tries so far. Josh Edgen will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching for New York, number 66, Josh Edgen.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
In the second
in now is
tonight,
Pedro Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Here's the shortstop now. Jose Reyes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first with it is Loney, and the inning is over. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Left fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Hit hard to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Gerard Dyson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning. You put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start things out here in a tie.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to get something going. Here in this scoreless ball.
Michael Conforto.
Daniel Stump is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. So striding in, Wilmer Flores. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nate Jones is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Sierra will come on now and pinch run here.
35.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Evan Gattis will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Hansel Robles is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing right field, number 35.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, James Loney, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
22, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken there by Cabrera. On to Moss at first, and the inning. Ready for another chance?